Everybody, it's John. And today I've got the exclusive figure of Light Hope from the Masters of the Universe Classic line by Mattel. They were the extra figure that if you were a subscriber you could pick up. So that is its brown mailer there. And that is Light Hope in his Classics packaging, where you can see the figure and most of all of his detail. Light Hope was the magical protector of the Crystal Castle in the She-Ra cartoon. One of the few characters that knew that Adora and She-Ra were the same person. And he was really just a ball of light. So this is fully the sculptor's rendition of what they believe he would look like if he had a physical form. And it looks pretty interesting from the package so far. He does have this crystal-like look to him that is very impressive. And on the back of the box it shows a few other characters that you can collect. Still at this time I'm missing a sorceress, but I believe I have all the rest of them on there. And this is a quick look at the bio for Light Hope. If you're interested in reading that, go ahead and pause the video if you wish. And just give me a second and I will get Light Hope out of the package. Wow, I'm very impressed with this figure overall. He has some amazing details on him. They did a fabulous job. He is definitely worth the exclusive. He's just an epic, almost awe-inspiring guy by the looks of him. He does have all the normal articulation. His head does move on a ball joint, which I'm not going to try too much because sometimes this translucent plastic can be kind of fragile. He does have a little bit of shoulder movement. It's stuck underneath all his armor though. He does have the bicep rotations, basic elbows, and his wrists do rotate. He has the ab crunch, forward, and a little bit back. He does swivel. Oh, there goes. He swivels at the waist. Ooh, man, that was a tight one. He can move his hips out and forward and back. It is a little bit harder to do with his outfit blocking the way. He does have a bendable knee joint, an upper thigh swivel, which allows the turning of his leg. And he does have a hinged foot. I do not believe it. It does rock a little bit, yep. Here's a close-up of look at his head sculpting, because they did very, very amazing job. All these little teeny tiny details up in here are fantastic. He does kind of look like a great representation of light. Now, being translucent plastic, I don't know if the camera will pick this up or not, but when light shines through him, he glows, which he might be a interesting figure to have some kind of LED light shining on him in some aspects on your display shelf so that he will glow. And he comes with one accessory, which is his staff, which also has the translucent plastic in it. And it sits in his hand very nicely, but before I do that, the topper looks very reminiscent to the Crystal Castle itself, which again is a really nice touch. And there's a lot of detail in there. Let's see if we can get it into his hand. And here comes Jax. Hi, buddy. Thanks for the visit. He is a great figure. The details in his wrist bracers are wonderful. He has this white cape that goes up into his shoulder armor. Some interesting details on the back of his head. It looks like he's got some kind of ancient carvings in there. He's a very cool representation of what Light Hope would be if he was actually a figure. There never was, of course, a figure of him in the classic She-Ra line. And he was the exclusive figure, so sometimes he's a little bit more expensive to pick up if you're looking for him on a secondhand market. But he's definitely worth it. He's a more unique figure in the line, and I'm really glad to have him. He's man, I don't know. I'm just kind of a sucker for the translucent plastic look. He has this almost angelic quality to him. He looks like he would be one of the enemy angels from the Bayonetta video game to me. But thanks for looking. The figure is still out there if you really are looking for it. If you enjoyed this, give me a like and possibly a subscribe, and I will see you around.